Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not much else you can say about that.
Singles global PR #1 and #2. This is a grand finals caliber match here in the losers finals that Wrenched is, I'm sure, certainly watching at this point.
Oh yeah,
he's studying up because he's gonna have to play. He's gonna have to play one of these two players.
And interestingly enough, all of them are on Qatars at this point. Oh, are they just? They're just going in. This is looking pretty serious here. Boomie just sits down, makes sure his controls are good, and he's ready to play.
Now, one thing that Wrench can probably feel good about is he's beaten both of these two today already.
Like, basically just now.
Yeah.
Both of his wins in the winner's bracket were against both of these
He
players.
beat Sandstorm in winner's semis and then moved straight on to winner's finals to knock out Boomie. The one against Sandstorm was a 3-0, so I would think I would want the Sandstorm pick maybe, but we didn't see the Lin Fei pick coming in. So
true.
I would want the consistency of Boomie maybe, even though it was a 3-2 set, I would maybe want the consistency of knowing what I'm going up against with the Boomie Ember pick.
But that neutral signature from Sandstorm means that Sandstorm is going to be in the lead. And he's been doing that, just kind of dash forward into the neutral signature. If you're playing a little bit floaty, he knows exactly how to position for that dash in neutral signature. Oh, neutral signature from Boomie, though, in response. Again, he likes doing that neutral signature. He likes the bird.
Now, in singles, other than Mayhem of Ragnarok, if Sandstorm gets knocked out here, that would be one of the first tournaments, and not the only PR tournament, where he didn't make it to Grand Finals. Since, like, Winter Champs.
Yeah.
The only PR singles tournament this year that he wasn't sitting in Grand Finals.
I mean, he's been an absolute monster this entire year in 1v1s, especially since he won the World Championship. He's maintained that momentum, but can he maintain it this long? He's down here in the losers finals going up against Boomie, and they're even in stocks. Recovery from underneath, then not so even anymore.
Sandstorm did have a pretty significant damage lead at that point. It was to the point that a recovery would kill rather than having to resort to a signature or a high force cannon move.
Neutral signature. But yeah, he's got side airs. So he's going to be able to make it back safely. Boomie had to contest there.
Birds coming up. Sandstorm just floating above everything at this point. D-Light Nair.
All the animals in the forest trying to help Boomie out here. Downlight into Nair over the corner. Oh, Mushu, the dragon bites. Needs another one, and that will do it. Two dragon bites.
That's a 2-stock. Sandstorm, you heard it, locking in the Lin Fei again. I wonder what he's listening to.
Oh, there's
the coach. There's the coach. I wonder what he's telling him. I can't read lips. I know Creed and Boomie have been specifically trying to work on this matchup. Like, it was maybe the beginning of this year, maybe even at final round, that Creed was like, I don't know what to do against Sandstorm.
Yeah, I mean,
that is the big question mark. That is one of the biggest gatekeepers. Is it going to be the Ada pick? Will that be the solution to the Sandstorm problem?
Wow. Boomie does have some insane blasters. This Ada pick isn't completely out of left field the way that the Rax pick at final round kind of felt. This is a pick that Boomie has played and practiced. And I guess he's taking a page out of what happened earlier, where you and I both had a lot of confidence in Remy's spear play against Cannon. So maybe Boomie's going to try to bust out a spear of his own against Sandstorm's Cannon.
Now, I wonder, Foda mentioned earlier the Russian icon that was an ode to Dobrain for the flag. I wonder if this skin pick is maybe a little bit of an ode to LDZ. He's not using the LDZ color scheme, but he is using the same skin on Ada that LDZ uses.
The detention Ada, I believe?
Yes.
He comes on both sides. That's a side signature. That means he's going to get punished for it. Ada's side signature has so many active frames, and Sandstorm drops into him.
Boomie just mid-orange. Nice 45-second kill there to start this game off. Playing on Enigma. Downlight down air. Are we going to see him go off stage? It's just going to be that down signature off stage.
He recovers so fast from it that even if you get past the dragon, he has that threat. You see the way that he'll go for the dragon and then already try to cover with the downline if you go high.
It's almost like you can't punish through it.
Yeah.
You have to like go around it, just completely avoid it. Maybe punish from afar with a weapon toss if you go fully around it. But even at that point, you risk disarming yourself. He probably has his dodge up. That's such a scary,
oh my gosh,
such a scary signature. Even the light attacks from Sandstorm are so scary as well.
He's
And on a
flying
low
around
defense
the
character
map.
like Ada.
He's stuck. Oh! That's so scary. That's the mind games from Sandstorm. Sits on the corner, throws out 1,000,001 dragons, and then decides to pop over for a ground pound, and you're not ready for it. You're expecting more dragons.
Now, that's something you expect on Scythe. What an early kill off the top.
Great response from Boomie.
You expect the dash jump, pivot, ground pound when he plays Mordex, when he plays a Scythe character. But we haven't really seen that too much from his cannon. You're committing so much to it. Cannon ground pound, not as strong of a move overall in terms of frame data, priority, everything like that, like you have with Scythe ground pound.
Sandstorm is getting this damage onto Boomie. Boomie with his Ada, he has to go into the defense stance, 4 defense Ada, but he's still a very squishy character.
And he's basically a kill percent. That Nair setting him off screen.
Neutral signature, and Sandstorm 1 game away from knocking Boomie out, putting another notch into his beat stick.
His big stick that he knocks people out of tournaments with.
I mean, at this point, he's probably got like a special stick for Boomie that he just all of the notches on.
He might. It'd be a mighty 8 notches. Could be 9 after this set.
Now, we do see that Boomie is hovering on the Rayman. Very likely is just him thinking right now and not actually going to be going to the pick. No coaching from Creed this time. He has no words off of that last one, as Sandstorm's holding a picture of Daiku, I think. Okay, back to the Emperor.
Did we see? I don't even remember any spear play.
No.
I don't remember any.
I mean,
I remember like only blasters and then some unarmed.
He had the side signature for knockout. He had the recovery for the knockout. But yeah, not any really notable spear play in that last one. Right, sticking with low defense characters. Sandstorm with the Lin Fei. Boomie back to the Ember.
Now this was part of my theory for how Boomie is going to deal with Sandstorm. I don't think Diana is the pick.
Okay.
And I don't even know if blasters are the pick, whereas you might go to another blasters player since Boomie is a blasters player. I don't know if the Ember is the pick. I don't know the answer to this question, but I was very sure and certain that it wasn't Diana.
I think the only person who knows the answer to the how to beat Sandstorm question right now is Wrenched, and I doubt he's in any mood to divulge the answer to that one.
That's true.
Oh my goodness. He just got into the downlight in the gravity cancel neutral signature off of a down air side signature to finish it off. Sandstorm. So much momentum now.
Still only in the orange at this point. Nice 2, 3, 4 hit. Signature coming out. Those Great Hall blast zones on the left and the right,
They're close.
Seem closer than you would think.
Yeah. I did not expect that side signature to knock out, and it definitely wouldn't have on some of the other maps like Blackguard or Shipwreck.
That almost clipped Boomie's head.
But what's nice about that specific one is that if Boomie was able to get the momentum moving up, he could have rode that corner underneath it and then gotten the inside neutral light. He did that unarmed in like game 1 against Sandstorm. And he did get the touch. He's able to reset. Oh, these soft platforms are going to be nice for Boomie. He doesn't have to challenge Mushu. Instead, he can just go to those soft platforms.
But he's still just relegated to not the middle of the stage. He's relegated to
he's
not
stuck on the
having
outside.
stage control. Either he's on the soft platforms, stuck to the outside, or on the wall, stuck to the outside. On the wall again, Sandstorm just has complete stage control.
Down signature will send Sandstorm off. Sandstorm doesn't have cannons. Oh, charges up the side signature, gets beaten out by the side air from Boomie. Ground pound again, nice down air to punish. Boomie was ready for that one.
Finds himself in the lead at this point, if only just.
Oh, and he's going to stay on this wall. Doesn't even try to fight for that stage control.
Ooh, that side air
Just
definitely would
barely
have killed
ducked under that.
Neutral signatures coming out. The final frames of that must have made connection.
Oh,
See,
that's
he tried to punish through it.
You can't just directly challenge.
He tried to punish through it and got hit with the neutral light. That's the kill.
The gravity cancel sideline finishes it off. Sandstorm. That's such a powerful edge tool. Just throwing out those dragons, and then when you come up, try to hit them for it. Cover yourself.
Anytime Boomie wants to be above Sandstorm, you see him just launching artillery, these surface-to-air missiles, covering any aerial approach from Boomie. He does find the falling side air, but you see Sandstorm immediately go back to the middle of Great Hall, the middle of that platform.
Side air, nice weapon toss. But again, because he has this cannon, does not have to bring a lot of utility to get back to those wall touches. Screen! He didn't go for the recovery. Did he not have it?
Boomie needs the kill here to stay alive. The recovery's going to do it. Boomie staying alive. This set is 1-2. Taking a breather.
Mode.
This is a very important clutch moment.
This is huge. Wild card Sandstorm. Not nearly as shaken as Boomie is.
Winner of this goes to fight Wrench. Up in grand finals, loser of this.
I mean, you
places third, gets the bronze medal here at DreamHack Dallas.
You can't even be thinking about that wrenched matchup right now. It is like you have to be in the moment here, thinking about everything that you need to do against your opponent, because the second you start thinking into the future, the second you're going to start making those minor mistakes, you start making some awkward dodges and getting caught by the big strings of your opponent.
Now, even after that win, we're not seeing a Sandstorm switch.
Nope.
He's going to stick with this Lin Fei. It was a very close game. It was Sandstorm's choice to ban down to 3 maps because he lost the game, and Boomie gets to choose from the maps. I didn't happen to notice what maps he left available, left open.
I think Boomie, it was Twilight, this one, and then what's the one underneath Small Brawlhalla?
I don't remember. Miami Dome's to the right of that one, right? I don't remember what it is.
Damage trade's even so far. Little hoppy nairs from Sandstorm.
But this was Boomie's choice here on Mammoth Fortress. Floating in the air, birds coming out.
Got a dog as well with those birds, might be chasing him. Ooh, first down signature we've seen from Sandstorm over the corner. I've been waiting for those.
He threw a lot of side signatures on Qatar.
Yeah. There's the side signature, catches Boomie, launches him. Boomie with these down airs gets himself so close to that platform. Great spot dodge from Boomie to avoid that neutral signature. Both of them so close to the knockout.
That neutral signature is so fast, the clash. Sandstorm back to the middle of the stage, putting himself between Boomie and the weapon spawn. Boomie's able to get down under it, throw the neutral light. Sandstorm without a weapon. He does have D-Light recovery at this point, would probably kill Boomie. He gets back to the main platform, picks up the Katars, dares into the wall. Haven't seen him really do that. Haven't seen a lot of Katars off stage, except for a couple ground pounds. He saw the wall slip potential coming up.
Oh, and he just goes in with the side sig again. That's going to be the knockout. Sandstorm very damaged, though, for defense. Boomie just needs a downlight to set up for that knockout.
You can see how cautious they're being, though. That was over a minute and a half for the first kill.
Oh, he dodged through the neutral signature. Boomie's been throwing those out so frequently. He couldn't get the dare. Ground pound.
Wow.
Nice side air.
Boomie faded back just a little bit, expecting the cannon ground pound. He's just a little bit behind at this point.
No, he just slipped underneath the soft platform just low enough to get a neutral air on someone who was on top of it. That is precision and clean, and you do not see that often.
Yeah, Boomie's usage of like dashing on a soft platform when he's in the air, like snapping to the platform, was really good. We saw it quite a bit earlier on a Blackguard match. I can't remember who he was playing. I think it might have been against Wrench. I can't remember. But his usage of soft platforms and being able to snap to them is fantastic. Probably better than any other player in this game.
Definitely. Weapon toss, just keeping that pressure on top of Sandstorm. Sandstorm's got Katars of his own. He does have that health advantage. Sidelights forward, but Sandstorm with no challenge on it.
Just barely sending Sandstorm off the screen with that neutral signature. Coming in on 3 minutes in this game. An uncharacteristically long game from both of these players.
They're so nervous. Sandstorm knows that if he wins this one, he goes into the grand finals.
That's a kill.
But if he loses here, then momentum will be in Boomie's favor. He's had just the slightest lead over Boomie, getting these stocks just a hair before Boomie. Oh,
but he's been able to hold on to that, maintain it. Is he going to be able to stretch that out even further? Turn this into a 3-1. Big damage, turning Boomie orange just like that.
The recovery not going to knock out Boomie. Back to the bow. Oh, he dares into the stage. Sandstorm with the punish.
That nair still didn't kill. Ooh. Sandstorm has him so orange, just slathering that fake tan on. He's going to be red soon. That sidelight, he's red. Are we going to see the desync? That was perfect desync opportunity. The recovery, just barely enough to kill at this point. Evening up the stocks. Boomie is in the red.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
Sandstorm does it. Downlight into recovery. Boomie going to be going home with that bronze medal, and Sandstorm staying in the hot seat will be going up against Wrenched, the person who knocked him down here 3-0 in the winner's semis.
I think it was 3-0. Smash GG isn't loading for me right now for some reason. But man. Okay, yeah, Smash GG's down. All right, that's what I was thinking, because it's definitely struggling right now. Boomie was almost mounting a comeback there. A lot of those games were pretty close, but Sandstorm is still just proven over and over that he's too much. He's too much for so many different players. Wrenched is kind of, I think, the only one.